Greetings, welcome to Killco Audio Musings. For patrons, or anyone else who happens to come across this, it is September 27th, 2023. Before I started this, I managed to finish off a video for the start of October. That will be the ADHD awareness video. Another monthly musing done by me. Once again, I have been putting it off and I finally got around to finishing it, which is a bit of a relief. The drink of choice this evening is Four Roses Small Batch Select, a favorite of mine. And on a positive note, I have 2 videos uploaded for the first 2 weeks of October, which is good because I will not be in Rhode Island to record. There's still 2 more videos that I want to get done, and I have been debating on when I'm going to actually record them. Editing them is the longest part, as I have said many times. Sometimes working a time to record can be a bit tricky. I was taking it fairly easy today because I needed the time to just not do much. I still should be doing laundry. That's the one thing I forgot to get started, but we'll wait on that. I'd like to think I can get the videos done sometime tomorrow. The unfortunate part is I have coupled 2 exercise classes into one day, spin class in the morning, circuit training in the evening. I don't know how I'm going to feel after that. But I would rather get the recording done tomorrow before Friday, which is when there's the live stream. And that'll be the last Friday live stream, at least, before the trip. I was able to get the samples I had talked about last podcast to Emma. I can only hope she's enjoyed them by now, but I won't really be able to find out any more about that since I do not plan to go discount it before the trip. I will admit I haven't been feeling great lately because once more the autumnal Equinox has showed up and I find myself feeling a little bit more depressed and lonely. Not the best feeling when you live alone. I typically don't have a problem with being alone since I don't like being around people because it stresses me out. But like anyone, you would like to have someone who you are comfortable enough around just to spend time with. And I have not had something like that for a very long time, which is why I oftentimes don't think about it. But when I feel like this, it is one of those thoughts that just rolls around my head far too much for my liking. Found out some awful news recently that Darrell, who is a local Rhode Islander, his daughter has leukemia, which is cancer. By the way, fuck cancer. Most of you are aware that my parents have both had their fights with cancer. My father is still going to be dealing with it for very likely the rest of his life. And there was actually a fundraiser going on for him on, I think it was the Mash and Drums channel. I didn't participate because I was too busy doing other things for my own channel. One thing that I've come to understand for myself is how when I'm trying to do my own thing, when I'm trying to work on my own channel, everything else goes to the wayside. And I feel that's totally natural, but you do feel a little bad. You don't get to participate with what's happening in other channels that you enjoy. I haven't been able to watch too much It's Bourbon Night, even after my stream, because usually after my stream I'm tired. And then on Thursdays, usually Aquavite Roy goes live, and I haven't been able to do like that because it's 4:45 p.m. for me. A lot of it's been on the OSWAs, the Online Scotch Whiskey Awards, so there's a lot of talk about it. And really, I'm just happy to participate with it rather than hear a lot about it. And like I said, the time frame just has not worked out for me. Partially because I've been exercising Thursday afternoons around that time. Not at that time, but around it. So I'm usually just thinking about getting ready for that. The shirt did come in, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to wear that maybe Friday, maybe Sunday. I'm uncertain. I might not wear it at all. I'm trying to think of a time to officially unveil it, but maybe next month. Again, I'm undecided, and that's a really minor thing. I'm just glad I got the shirt before my trip, so I can wear that when I'm there. I'm also finding him highly irritable. Like, little things will really kind of set me off, and I don't want that to be the way I feel, but as I said, due to this nonsense with, again, I don't really understand it. It sounds so ridiculous when I say it out loud. But every year, every change of season, my whole being shifts around hard. More irritability, more depression. Sleeping can go wonky, always does. All that fun stuff. Right now, it's closing in on 10 o'clock. The hope is I will edit this podcast and then get myself ready for bed. Maybe at least be in bed before 1 a.m. would be nice. Right now, the best thing I feel I can do is play some video games, sip on some whiskey, and just let my brain go away for a bit. I've been starting to get things set up on my laptop for when I'm away, and that does include making a podcast. I don't know how the sound will be, but I will have the software I need on that computer so I can record and upload just for my patrons. But with that, I'm going to start winding down. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there.